Okay. So I want to allow the shoulders to spread a little wider on rolling them down towards the mat. Spread your fingertips a little wider. Let the arms become heavy on your mat this evening. And we're going to begin by bringing our attention to our inner world, our inner landscape. We have absolutely no control over the world around us, and it takes up a lot of energy and focus. But it is our inner world that determines how we interpret everything around us. Start to notice your breath a bit more without changing it. Just notice the flow, the air coming in and then leaving. And just follow this with your mind until you're really absorbed by the process of breathing, absorbed by the sound, the sensations of your own breath. And then slowly you're going to shift your way up onto hands and knees. Keep the hands shoulder width, the knees about hip width. And you're going to lift your tailbone, move the chest forward as the shoulders draw back. As you exhale, round your spine, press the mat away. And again, inhale, lifting, looking up. Keep flowing. Exhale to round into your cat back. Inhaling to cow. You can start to take little hip circles as well. Swirling the hips one way and then the other. And slowly going to sit back on your heels. And as you inhale, reach your arms up, looking to your thumbs. You're going to interlace the fingers and press the palms away. And take little tick-tocks from side to side. Let the fingertips slip apart and fold forward as you exhale. The hands come to your mat. Inhale, lift to hands and knees, tuck the toes. Exhale, draw back, lifting the knees, coming to down dog. Inhale, rise to tiptoes. Exhale, drop the heels. Again, inhale, rise to tiptoes. And exhale, release your heels. One more time, rise to tiptoes. This time as you exhale, drop the shins down all the way onto your mat. Inhale, reach up, so you're high kneeling. And exhale, pull the elbows down as you sit back onto your heels. Again, inhale, reach up, extending the arms. And exhale, fold forward, hands come onto your mat. Inhale, come onto hands and knees. Exhale, tuck the toes, draw back, downward facing. Inhale, up onto your tiptoes, firming the thighs. Exhale, release the heels. Again, inhale, lifting. Exhale, release the heels. One more time, up onto tiptoes. Exhale, lower the shins to the mat. Inhale, high kneeling, reach the arms up. Exhale, pull the elbows down, sit on your heels. One more, Chandra Namaskars. Inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, come forward. Tuck the toes. And exhale, draw back, downward facing. Inhale, rise to tiptoes. Exhale, lower the heels. Again, inhale. And exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale, lower the shins. Inhale, high kneeling. Exhale, pull the elbows down, sit on your heels. Inhale, reach up, look up. And exhale, folding back into child pose. Bring your knuckles together and just circle the hands around so that you are just giving the wrists a little bit of attention. And then just push your knees apart. Slide the hands back so you come to a wide kneeling position. Reach your right hand behind you, and as you inhale, circle the left arm up over your head, moving the hips forward, just gently, finding a little bit of space. Exhale, release. Circle the left hand behind you. Inhale, hips move forward as that right arm comes overhead. Exhale, release. Creep the fingertips forward. You're going to bring the heels together and draw back. So you have a Apana Kriya. And then push up to downward facing on your tiptoes. And then dance from foot to foot. Shifting the weight as you twist. Really starting to get the calves warm. Good. And then you're going to reach up with your right leg. Lift the left heel a little more. As you keep lifting the right leg, strengthen your arms. And then pull the right knee to your chest. Roll forward, stepping the right foot by your right hand. As you inhale, offer your chest forward. Come onto your fingertips. As you exhale, round the back, coiling in. Again, inhale, lengthen. And exhale, rounding in. One more time, extending. Look ahead. Keep extending until your left knee can touch the mat. And then draw back. Hamstring stretch, half Hanuman. Inhale, flow forward, working with your breath. Exhale, take it back. Again, inhale, shift forward. And exhale, take it back. One more time, shifting forward. Tuck under your left toes. As you draw back, lift your left knee. And just stay here and working with your breath. Inhaling, lifting the chest. Exhale to fold in a little deeper. Again, inhale, lifting, pull the stomach in. Exhale, bow in. One more time, inhale, lift. Exhale, bow in. Press the hands to the mat and step your right foot back. Inhale, lift the heels high. Exhale, lower the shins to the mat. Chandra Namaskars. Inhale, reach the arms high, look up. Exhale, pull the elbows down as you sit. Inhale, reach back up, look up. Exhale, release to child pose. Crown of the head coming to the mat. Let the shoulders roll out. Arms straight out in front of you if you can. Now shift up onto hands and knees. Tuck the toes. Exhale, draw back, down dog. We take the second side. Inhale, reach your left leg high. Then come on to the right tippy toes. Keep extending that left leg as high as you can. And then bring the knee to your chest, roll forward and step. Inhale, offer your chest forward, strengthening through that back heel. As you exhale, round the back, coiling in. Again, inhale, lengthening, chest moves forward. And exhale, coil. One more time. And exhale, coil. You lower that right knee all the way to the mat. And start to draw back, hamstring stretch on this left side. Work with the breath here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bow over your left leg a little deeper. Again, inhale, lifting. Exhale, folding in. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, bow in, then roll forward, left foot flat, tuck the right toes. As you lift the right knee, draw back, same stretch, just see if you can find a little more space. Lift forward. Press into both hands. And you're going to send this left foot back. You find your down dog. Good. Inhale. Raise the right leg again. Step your right toes to your right thumb. Spin the back heel down. So it's on the 45. Start to lift out, bringing the hands to your hips. You bring your hands to your hips. Roll that left thigh inwards. Keep the left heel anchored to the mat. Bring your arms by your ears. Warrior one. Just strengthening that back leg a little more. Pulling the stomach in. And slowly start to straighten the front leg. You lift out. And then hinge from your hips. Slowly fold forward. Your hand is coming to frame the right foot. And just bow in. So keeping the spine long. Imagine the crown of your head extending towards the top of your mat. Shift forward, coming onto your left toes. Reach with the right arm. Easy twist. And then bring your right arm over your head. So you're taking a little bit of a side bend here. Circle the right arm in front of your face. As you land the right hand, land your left knee and draw back once again to your half Hanuman. Beautiful. Inhale, shift forward. Swing your left foot to the right side of your mat and come to gate pose. Reaching overhead with your right arm. And then circle back to face the top of your mat. You're going to press into both hands, lift the left knee, and shift forward and back. Slowly, slowly, just working down into the hips. Allowing gravity to facilitate the stretch. And keep rolling forward and back. Good. Press into both hands. Step back, down dog. Inhale, lift the heels high. Exhale, release the shins. Inhale, lift to a high kneeling, reach up. Exhale as you pull the elbows down, sit on your mat. And inhale, send the arms high. You're going to take a hold of your right wrist and take it over to the left, just finding a little bit of a side stretch. Inhale, come to the top, switch wrists. Lean over to your right. Inhale to the top, reach with the fingertips. And exhale once again. Come to your child pose. Always coming back to our heart cave. You're just going to spread the fingers a little wider. Roll the shoulder blades. So you create more space between your back, between the shoulder blades. And just reconnecting with your breath. Good. Inhale, shift up onto hands and knees. Once again, tuck the toes and draw back to down dog. Inhale, raise your left leg, take it high. And exhale, stepping left toes to left thumb, bring the right heel down. Inhale, lifting, bring your hands just to your hips. Just steering your right hip forward as you draw the left hip back. Inhale, reach up, find your warrior one. And grow tall, straightening the front leg. Slowly hinge forward from your hips. Hands come to frame the left foot as you fold in. And just creeping the fingertips further forward. Again, keep length in the spine. Try not to round your back so much, Melanie. Just find that extension. That's beautiful, much better. Shift forward, coming onto the right toes. Pick up the left arm. This is your easy twist. And then reach your left arm overhead so you find this side stretch. As you circle and land the left hand, land your right knee. Draw back once again, finding your hamstring stretch. Coming onto the heel. Good, inhale, shift forward. Swing your right foot to the left side of your mat and swirl to gate pose. Good. Return to the top of the mat. Both hands to the inside of your left foot. Come to lizard. You're going to shift forward and back here. Keep the hips low. Keeping this really subtle move. Forward and back. And step your left foot back. Down dog. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, shins come down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sit on your heels. You're going to bring your right hand behind you. And this time as you inhale, sweep the left arm overhead, finding a little more space in the back bend. Sweep around. Left hand comes behind your left foot. Inhale, lift the hips. And exhale, release. Walk your hands forward. I'm just going to take a few cat-cows here, just keeping the spine mobile. And find your own pace. Good. Start to lift the knees and come once again to down dog. Inhale, raise your right leg. Kick this right foot to your butt, swinging the left heel out a fraction. And you're going to come onto your right fingertips. Keep squeezing your right foot towards your left butt cheek. And slowly draw this right knee in towards your chest. Hug it here. Really pulling the knee in. Roll forward and step. Bring your left heel flat and rise to warrior one. You need strong warrior one. This back leg really working now. You want to spiral the pinky fingers inwards. Just keep your gaze straight ahead. Good. Start to straighten the front leg. We're going to sweep the hands behind you. Bring the hands, palms together and turn the fingertips up. Start to wriggle your hands in between the shoulder blades. You're taking reverse namaste. Wing the elbows back, lift your chest. And exhale, lead with your chest, fold forward. Coming to Parsvottanasana. Just keeping the elbows winging back and a little softness behind the right knee joint. Nice. Couple more breaths here. Finding softness in the pose as well as keeping working. Inhale, slowly lift out. You're going to spin your feet all the way to the back of the mat. So you've completely reversed this alignment. And then fold forward over your left leg. Keep those elbows winging back. Gaze is towards the back edge of the mat as the elbows keep drawing towards each other. Couple more breaths here. And then inhale, carefully lift out. Bring the feet parallel as you turn to the left edge of your mat. You're going to release the hands and interlace the fingers behind your butt. Inhale, lift the shoulders, let them roll back. And exhale, fold forward, allowing the arms to roll over your head. Crown of your head, lengthening towards your mat. And just do some little rolls with the shoulders. So you're literally maybe rolling the right shoulder down. And then roll around. So the left shoulder dips. Let the fingertips slip apart. Bring your right hand to your left foot. And start reaching up with the right arm. Tip the weight into your toes. If you have the flexibility, that left forearm can come onto the mat. Release your right hand. Place it very close to your right heel. Shift over to your right foot, coming to Skandasana. Hands free if you like, or keep them on the mat, whichever feels best for you. And then turn to face the top of the mat, placing your right hand to the inside of your right foot. Lift your left arm, coming to side angle. Gaze up to that left hand. Lean back. Nice. Release your left hand. Spin to face the top of the mat. You're going to work your right hand underneath your right leg. And just get a little deeper into the hip stretch here. Shifting your weight forward and back. Release the right arm. And you're going to step your right foot back. Come to down dog. We'll switch sides, reaching up and back with the left leg. Kick your left foot to your butt. Squeeze it here. Spin the right heel out to touch. Come onto the left fingertips. Keep squeezing that foot in towards your butt. And then start to coil in. Bring the left knee into your chest. Shift forward and step. Place the right foot flat. Start to lift to warrior one. Squaring the hips. And then bring the arms up by your ears. Ping the palms facing each other. And that back heel anchored. Start to straighten the front leg. Circle the arms behind your back. This time interlace the fingers. Roll the shoulders, heads back, and lift your chest. You have some weight in the back foot. And slowly fold forward. As you fold over your left leg, allow the arms to roll over your head. This is Parsvatanasana D. Only really practiced regularly in the Chandra Namaskar sequence. Inhale, slowly lift out, keeping the legs firm. Spin to face the back of your mat. Spin on the feet, adjust as you need. Take a deep inhale, standing upright. As you exhale, you're folding over the left leg. Arms coming over your head. Try to keep the head relaxed. It's a little easier said than done, but do your best. Good, inhale, lift. Turn to the right edge of your mat. Feet parallel, while toes slightly closer. Reach the arms out so that they're at shoulder height. Take a deep inhale, lift your chest, look up. As you exhale, fold forward, take a toe lock around each big toe. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, draw yourself deeply into Prasarita Padottanasana D. Crown of the head, maybe even coming towards the mat. Keeping a really nice right angle bend with the elbows. Go on, lift your elbows, Emma. You can just go a little deeper there, that's nice. Okay, you can release your toes, and you're going to take your left hand to your right foot. When you're ready, roll this left arm out and up. Follow with your gaze. And then bring both hands to your left heel, sink to Skandasana. Either using your hands for balance or have the hands at your heart center. Good. Slowly turn back to face the top of your mat. I'm going to work this left arm underneath your left leg a little, just a little, and just forward and back, just opening into the hips. Be gentle with yourself. Release. Step your left foot back. You're going to lift the heels high. You're going to walk your feet to the top of the mat. You're going to lift out through chair pose, coming to standing, reaching up. And then pull the elbows down by your shoulders, shoulder height, and lift the sternum a little more. So it's a small back bend here. Good, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Let the head be heavy, and you're going to get a little more space in your forward fold. If everything feels good and you wish to go deeper, take a toe lock around each big toe. And just see if you can pull yourself in a little deeper here. Elbows pointing out to the side as you fold. Keep the weight in your toes, remember. Inhale, come onto your fingertips. Exhale, stepping your left foot back. Good, inhale, lift out, come to a lunge. Keeping that back leg really strong. Spin the back heel down now and open to warrior two. Create as much space so the chest feels really open. The arms are level, palms turning upwards. And then arc back, coming to a reverse warrior. Keep that knee bend. Start to straighten the front leg, coming to reverse triangle. Unwind. As you roll out, reach your right arm forward. Lengthen your body, lengthen over your right leg, and then drop the right hand down. Come to Trikonasana. Spin that left palm forward, look to your left thumb. You're going to take this left hand behind your back. Curl the fingertips around the top of your right thigh. Just get a little more space for that left shoulder. Drawing the shoulder back. Keep this half bind. Heel toe your left foot in twice. Reach your right hand to the top right corner of your mat and lift to half moon. Oops. Lift to half moon. Keep lifting this left leg. Really work it this evening. Release the left hand. Bring it to the mat. Slowly lower the left toes. You're going to wriggle the right toes in behind the left wrist. And then slowly roll your right knee down towards the mat. Not all the way there, just towards. Then as you inhale, pull the knee up to your chest, lifting. Again, as you exhale, roll the knee down. And inhale, lift, pull that knee in. One more time, roll it down. And then pull the knee in and send your right foot back. Roll forward to plank. Lower the shins. And you're going to lower your chest all the way to the mat. Coming all the way onto your belly. And then rest on your forearms, coming to Sphinx. So you've got the biceps vertical. And then see if you can draw the forearms back towards you. Keep moving the chest forward. And then lower your chest all the way onto the mat. Place your hands underneath the shoulders. And slowly push back over the knees. Tuck the toes. Come to downward facing. Tiptoe forward, bringing the feet back up to the top of the mat. And bow in. The hamstrings allow. This time, place the hands beneath your feet. Press the toes down onto the wrist creases and let the head be heavy. Good. And slowly release. This time, I'm stepping the right foot back, all the way to the back of the mat, and lift to your lunge. Keeping that back leg nice and strong, push out through the heel. And then open to your right, warrior two. Palms turning upwards. Generous knee bend in that left leg. Slowly arcing back. This is first of all reverse warrior. You keep the knee bend. And then you can arc back into reverse triangle. Slowly unwind it. So reach forward. You curl the right hand onto your left thigh. And come into this half-bound Trikonasana. Leaning the crown of your head back. And then shift forward. Reaching with your left hand. Press to half moon. Keep the half bind if you can. Keep working the top leg. And slowly release the right toes to the back of the mat. Release your right hand. And wriggle the left toes in behind your right wrist. As you next exhale, roll that left knee towards the mat. As you inhale, pull everything up. Again, roll the knee towards the mat. And then pull everything in. One more time, roll the knee down. Pull the knee up towards you and step back. Roll forward. Lower the shins to your mat and lower your belly all the way down onto the mat. Pull your heels towards you and just catch your ankles and come to Dhanurasana, keeping the feet flexed, lifting as much as you can off the mat. Nicely done. Release everything. Hands come under the shoulders. Slowly push back and come onto your heels. Take a moment in child pose. Just a nice counter for the little back bend there. Let the crown of your head rest on the mat. Okay. Slowly start to lift hands and knees. Tuck the toes. Come to downward facing. Inhale, raise your right leg. Exhale, step right toes to right thumb. Inhale, lift to your lunge. Spin down your back heel. Find warrior two. Inhale, arcing back. This is your reverse warrior, or peaceful warrior. Straighten the front leg, keep reaching back. Reverse triangle. Then roll it out. Coming to Trikonasana. Bring your right hand down, left arm up. And if you want to take the half bind, that left hand comes onto your upper right thigh. If you feel like your hamstrings could allow, you come to the full bind. Only if your body feels this is the right thing. Release the bind. Stretch your right hand to the top corner of your mat. Come to half moon. Maintain the half bind if you wish. Land the left toes at the back of the mat. Bring your left hand down and wriggle the right toes in behind your left wrist. Roll this left knee to the mat. Bring it all the way down now if you can. Slide your left knee back. And come to an active pigeon to begin with. Active pigeon. We'll give you the option as well, since we've been binding a lot recently. You can rest your left forearm in front of your right knee and bring the right hand to your right foot, taking a toe lock, if that feels good. If not, stay on both forearms or both arms. Release. As you release, come back up onto your hands and then pull your left heel towards you. Keep sliding this left knee back to get more depth in the pose. And you can reach for this left foot, left ankle. I like to take the ankle and you want to keep it flexed. So you want to keep the foot flexed and pull this foot away from you. So you're creating a back bend by pulling the foot away rather than leaning forward. You're drawing the shoulders back. Nice and a beautiful pose. Slowly release. You're going to roll onto your right butt cheek and swing your left leg forward. You swing it forward and you're coming to Janu Shirshasana. The right foot is to the inner left thigh. Inhale, reach up, interlace the fingers and press the palms away from you. So you're getting a really good lift here. Spine super long. If you like, a few TikToks here as well, just so you can move and wriggle around, moving the rib cage. That'd be really nice now. And then slowly hinging forward from the hips, the chest leads. Bring your hands to the mat. The arms soft. And not forcing to pull onto anything at all now. Just keeping the chest moving forward. And you've got the arms soft on the mat. Keeping the foot flexed, Mandy, if you can. Keep that foot flexed. That's it. Good. And then start to lift out. And you're going to place the soles of the feet together and create a wide diamond shape with your legs. So it's not the normal Baddha Konasana, which is quite a tight shape, a lot wider. Again, reach up, just so you have this length in the spine. And then fold forward. So you bring your forearms in front of your shins and then wrap your hands over your toes. You're kind of clamping the hands over your feet. And keep drawing your chest closer to your feet. Slowly release. As you start to come more upright, slip your left ankle behind your right. You're just going to roll over your feet and step back. Down dog. And you can take a moment here to just be still. Good, inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, step that left foot forward. Inhale, come to your lunge. Arms by the ears, back leg is strong. Open to your right, warrior two. Inhale, arcing back. First off, peaceful warrior. And then straighten the front leg, reverse triangle, reverse triangle. Unwind, reaching first, maybe taking half bind. You've got that right arm wrapped behind you. Maybe you're ready to consider a full bind. If you're binding the leg, remember it stays straight. It's boundary konasana, not side angle. It's a very exacting pose, very demanding of the hamstrings. Release. Reach out with that left hand. Spring to your half moon. Keeping the half bind if you wish. Land the right toes to the back of the mat. Land your right hand down. Wriggle the left foot in behind the right wrist. And then roll this left knee to your mat. Coming to your pigeon. I give you the same options here. Either stay resting on your hands, or come onto your forearm in front of the left knee and take a bind, bringing your left hand to your left big toe, and circling the big toe with thumb and first two fingers. Good. Release. And you're going to draw your right foot up towards your butt. Squeezing it in. Reach first with your right hand if you wish. It's optional, of course. And then if you've got with the right hand, bring the left hand across. And then flex the foot and pull it away from you. Pull the foot away. This is beautiful, Emma. Really lovely pose. Release with one hand, then the second hand, and roll onto your left butt cheek. Swing the right leg forward, coming to Janu Shirshasana. So you have the right leg straight out in front of you, left leg bent with the left foot to your inner right thigh. Let's find that length again. So interlace the fingers, reach up, and just take those little tick-tocks from side to side. And then fold forward over your right leg. Try to resist the temptation to pull onto anything and just be a little softer in the pose. Yeah, the leg is active, but your upper body is a little softer. Start to lift out. And as you lift out, just bring your left foot a little more underneath your right thigh and step the right leg over the top. So you've got beginnings of a twist. You're going to cradle your right knee and start turning over your right shoulder. And slowly release. You're going to shift forward, just depending on how your knees are, but you can see if you can stack the knees one on top of the other. Take the feet a little wider so that both feet are on the opposite sides of the mat, and then sit back down. If you're not sure how this looks, I'll just turn towards you. So you stack the knees like this, feet wide, and then you sit between your heels. So there might be a little bit of a gap between the knees. That's fine, don't worry. And then you're going to bring your left elbow over the right, wrap the forearms, and lift your elbows until they're just about in front of your face. And then fold forward if you can. You can bring the forearms all the way onto your mat. And just become a little softer. You're literally just folded in. Gomukhasana. Relax your shoulders, Emma. And start to lift out. You're going to uncross your legs and place the right foot underneath your left thigh. Step the right leg over the top and take this gentle twist to begin with over to your left. So keeping everything quite soft. Slowly untwist. Same on this side. Shift forward. See if you can stack the knees, one on top of the other. Feet go a little wider. And then sit between your heels. Bring your right elbow in on top of the left. Wrap the forearms and lift the elbows in front of your face. And then if you wish, fold forward, bringing the forearms onto your mat. Really good glute stretch. Folding in, you're back in your little heart cave. Just folding in. You can change your location, meet new people, and still have the same old problems. To truly change our life, we need to look inward. We need to get to know and love ourselves. Feel the trauma and the conditioning, and get to the root of ourselves. And when we make internal changes, they have a significant external impact. Young Pueblo, from his book released this year, Clarity and Connection, one of my favorite reads of 2021. Start to lift out. As you lift all the way out, uncross your legs. And this time we'll take a more classic Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet coming close together. You bring yourself closer to your heels. Use your thumbs to peel the feet apart just to get a little deeper into the hips. And then keep pulling your chest forward. Keep the shoulders down away from your ears. Slowly release your feet. We're going to roll the knees in. Take the feet a little wider. Turn to face you. Take the feet a little wider. And you're going to take the sides of the feet. And it's depending on how your practice feels this evening. You're either going to keep the legs bent and just lift the feet halfway, or you can extend the legs and come to Upavishta Konasana B. Lifting your chest, lifting your gaze. I'm going to take a look at these. Push through the heels if you're extending the legs fully. Otherwise, take the first option. Nice, Melanie, very good control. Just bring your spine a little taller if you can. Pull your chest forward. That's it. Bring the feet down. And you're going to hold the shins and roll onto your mat, pulling the knees into your chest. Extend the left leg along the mat. And just place your hands behind your right thigh and extend your right leg skyward. Just keep this really quite gentle. The shoulders should be on the mat. You could have the fingers interlaced behind that right thigh. And you're just going to take some little circles of your right foot. So any direction, any movement that feels good in that ankle joint. Could be nice to keep the leg quite straight, but just whatever you can manage. And then pull this knee towards you. Hug it in. You're going to take a toe lock around the right big toe. And you're going to push the heel up a little, not extending the leg fully, just till you feel a bit of a stretch. Keep that right shoulder plugged to the mat. Good, then release that foot onto the mat. You're going to draw your left leg in. Interlace the fingers behind the left thigh and extend your left leg skyward. Same on this side, little circles, ankle circles. Okay, bend the knee back towards you. If you want, take the toe lock, extend the leg until you feel a stretch. You want to keep this left shoulder on the mat. Just keeping a nice, generous knee bend. Nice, Emma, really good. Very nice. So pull everything in towards you. Bring the knees into your chest. And now you're going to extend the legs overhead. So they're kind of over your face. And you're going to wrap your forearms behind your calves. I'm going to give you one more pose. This is an option to stay here. Just wrapping your arms behind your calves. If this feels quite good though, I'm going to give you another option, Ubaya Padangustasana, which we are working towards this month. So if you're wishing to keep working, rock yourself to seated. And you're going to, once again, take the side edges of the feet. You want to lift your chest so that the sternum is just feeling like it's above the knees. Pop up onto your sit bones. And then start to extend the legs. The chest stays on your thighs and the spine stays upright. For Ubaya Padangustasana, you're literally hugging yourself to your legs. So you're wrapping the arms by the sides of your shins. Oops, I'm having a wobble. And then the chest is staying very close to those legs. And release everything down to the mat. Take a hold of the shins. Roll out. Pulling the knees in and then point the soles of the feet skyward. Wrap the hands over the insteps and take little rocks in your happy baby. Super, super gentle now, slowing everything down. And let the hands slip away from your feet. And you're going to place the feet onto the outer edges of the mat, knock the knees together, and then just roll the knees from side to side. Just keep this very fluid, very soft. And then when you're ready, push the feet away, coming to Shavasana. Taking the arms a little wider, palms turning upwards, and letting the shoulder head soften onto your mat.